Our first sponsorship supplies have been stolen, ladies and gentlemen. Porch Pirate stole $1,200 worth of pool supplies.
That's grand larceny for all those who are...
we are victims.
Victims of
a robbery.
Of a psychopathic neighbor.
Okay, no, but Sean, keep it up. We got to break down the video. Here's what we know. Ladies and gentlemen. We are 48 hours into the crime. Here's what we know.
This is the most black, white, clear cut.
Yeah, okay. Let's break this down. All right, we're in Las Vegas. This is our street. This is our house. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, there is a giant camera looking at you. You'd have to be the world's dumbest criminal at all to steal a box. She's practically looking at the camera.
With what looks like an ankle. Look, we're not even going to get to that yet. Okay.
We can see her face.
Yeah. She looks into the camera. This is not a smart
criminal. How do we recognize? I saw this. Yeah, wear a mask. Wear a mask. Put your head down.
Do something. Yeah.
Steal it at night. You're stealing it in broad daylight.
Yeah.
There's a camera right here, and we know who it is. It's our next door neighbor. I feel like I'm on an episode of Law and Order. All right, play it, Sean. Play it.
The mediocre dentist. The mediocre dentist. 'Cause sometimes you just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist. The mediocre dentist. I am mediocre, you are mediocre, and that's not that bad.
And a hello to a somber, scary episode of The Mediocre Dentist. I am your mediocre host, Dr. David Galler.
And I am your co-host, Dr. Andrea Dernisky, victim of a pool heist.
We are victims, ladies and gentlemen. Not victims of the fact that we were tricked into dentistry and live quite unhappy lives. We have been the victims of a robbery. A heist, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
A methodical, somewhat crazy,
calculated,
illogical robbery. Right here at the home of the mediocre dentist.
Yeah.
All right. Last week, I gleefully, that's not a word. Last week, I
why not gleefully?
Gleefully?
It doesn't sound awful. Like, even if it's not a real world, just like go with it.
Did you say real world?
Did
you say real world? You said real world. You did say real world.
What's
she say real world? She said real world, Sean, right? Replay it.
What did I say?
Yeah, replay it.
Why
Replay
does that
it.
matter? It doesn't sound awful. Like, even if it's not a real world, just like go with it. It's not a real world, just like go with it.
Because you were making fun of me for saying a wrong word, and then you said world instead of word, and that's funny.
Oh. Intentional. No.
Aw. Okay. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Last week, I excitedly told everyone in the world that we had a sponsor.
Yeah.
Our first sponsor.
Yeah. Yes.
Somebody paying us money to talk about their product on our anti-establishment podcast.
Yes.
The name of the product is called PUL, P-U-L, and we endorse this product.
Yeah,
Let me just explain
how it works.
What
it does, yeah.
Let's say it's a little crochet hook type plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus Lord. Do you want me to put my trays in? You want to take them out for me?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Hold that thought.
Now that she's gone, let's talk a little bit about Andrea and her Invisalign. Yes, many of you know us as incredible Invisalign providers, but you should know, even though I'm one of the top Invisalign providers in North America, or was, and Andrea is one of the top providers in British Columbia, she herself has gone through Invisalign. This is the 8th time she's gone through Invisalign. 8 times? That's crazy, you say. 10, yeah. 10. This is your 10th time?
Yeah.
This is her 10th time wearing Invisalign.
Do as I say, not as I do.
The first 9 resulting in failure of compliance of the patient. She is so bad at wearing her Invisalign that when she asks for a refinement, additional liners, we charge her. I run your credit card. We pay our own office for the inconvenience. How's your set going? How's your Invisalign going?
It's not going poorly. I take them out for the show. I tried wearing it for a couple of the episodes, and my lips grab onto it weird.
Yeah,
just to get nervous and dry.
Wearing Invisalign is crazy. Who would do that?
Just the people.
Basically, just been my whole career convincing dentists to do Invisalign.
Okay, they're in. I am going to be your test subject. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we put Invisalign trays in. Now, the correct way to remove the tray is to put your finger to the inside molar.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Vanna White. Unhook and peel it out.
Oh, I go to the other side first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit there. And
pull it out. Very good. Now, have you ever seen a scenario where a patient comes in, you put the Invisalign trays in, and they can't remove it?
yeah, I know. They become terrified. You see the fear of God in their eyes. Yes.
People lose their shit quick. I have had patients, I put
It's
them
like
in, I'm like, okay. They go, I can't pick him up.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, stop. I'm like, what? I can't.
I
Oh my God, what's going to happen? I'm going to be buried like this. I'm like, you have to put your fingers into your mouth. They're like, I can't. Where's my mouth? So, when patients have trouble removing their aligners, one genius, a dental assistant named Jana Lai, who created her own company. She's a CEO now.
Yep.
She is the CEO of the PUL company that makes all sorts of amazing auxiliary devices for people in clear aligners because she saw what happened in the chair.
Yeah.
She witnessed
I love
it.
that.
Things to push it down, things to clean them, things to remove the aligners. She made this very clever little tool, okay? Obviously, you don't want people, you hear online, you could see on TikTok, people putting real crochet needles into their face to remove their aligners. Guess what happens?
Yeah, you can poke an eye out. You're gonna
Things you shouldn't put into your mouth to get your aligners out: knives,
Yep.
forks,
Nope.
pens,
Yep.
paper clips.
Don't.
Staple guns. Nobody does that. Okay. One too far. So she made this.
Are you gonna do it, or are you gonna have me do it?
I'm demonstrating. She's a paying sponsor.
Sorry.
Pull tool, finger, and then you just go in and take it out. Please demonstrate for our audience the genius of this product.
My orange fingers, I mashed.
Well, you have to put it on your finger.
Oh, I jumped right out.
There you go. Look how easy that was. Amazing. And you could pick it up on the website. Sean put up the website, www. I don't know if it's .pul.com, but Sean has the website up. I think it's www.pul.com.
You should probably iron that
Okay,
detail
Sean,
out
put up the
before
right
you
website.
promote
All right.
our sponsor.
Okay, we're getting used to working with sponsors. Okay, well, she decided that she was gonna. Did you just take out your aligners? Are you not wearing your aligners?
I told you it grabs onto my lip weird, and I just can't do it. I can't do it.
You have to do it. We tell patients they have to do it. What if our patients are watching? Oh, no, go ahead.
No,
I don't want you to say this episode's bad.
Oh, there you go. It's in. There you go. If I lisp, I encourage people to wear them 24/7, even eat with them. Do I eat with my trays in?
I can't understand anything that you're saying. You're like lisping on everything. This is a professional podcast. What if that had hit my eye?
You're wearing glasses, you're fine.
This company was nice enough to sponsor our podcast. The first money we got since starting this venture. And I used it to buy fake plants for the set and the magic 8-ball of clear. This is our future. If you see nothing, that's because as a dentist, you have no future. Okay? There's nothing. I look in to see happiness and I see nothing. She then decided to send us a box of 100 PUL tools.
Yes.
So that if people emailed the mediocre dentist, we could send them a PUL tool, we can demonstrate it, we can show all the products that she has, and we could be a good sponsor.
Yes.
People say sell out. I say this podcast is very expensive to run. But we like it. It's actually a product we use.
It is.
I have
absolutely.
no problem endorsing products that we actually use.
We use and
with
work
people that we know.
with people that we know.
This
and
is like, okay,
it works.
for all the haters out there.
Yeah.
A dentist out there will have a patient who loses their shit because they can't take the aligner. Maybe they have a bag of these here. I will solve your problem. Have a bag in the office. You have a patient, has to take out their aligner. They're freaking out. Just use it.
Exactly.
Very simple.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the mediocre dentist is about making you happy, saving you trouble and time.
Exactly. And making your life easier. Yeah.
Good.
Absolutely.
Fast forward.
Hang our hat on that.
March 27th.
Is that the day?
PUL.
It's not even.
They drop off the PUL box. Okay? We're not here on Thursday.
No, we're not.
We weren't. And Sean, put up the video of what happened to the PUL box sitting on our porch. So this is the porch for the Las Vegas house where the mediocre podcast room is. Check this lady out. Our first sponsorship supplies have been stolen, ladies and gentlemen. Porch Pirate. Porch Pirate stole $1,200 worth of pool supplies.
That's grand larceny for all those who are
we are victims
of
a robbery.
Of a psychopathic neighbor.
Okay, no, but Sean, keep it up. We got to break down the video. Here's what we know. Here's what we know, ladies and gentlemen. We are 48 hours into the crime. Here's what we know. A.
This is the most black, white, clear cut.
Yeah, okay. A, let's break this down. All right, we're in Las Vegas.
Uh-huh.
This is our street. This is our house. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, there is a giant camera looking at you. You'd have to be the world's dumbest criminal at all to steal a box. She's practically looking at the camera.
With what looks like an ankle. Look, we're not even going to get to that yet.
Okay.
Okay.
We can see her face.
Yeah. She looks into the camera. This is
not a smart criminal. How do we recognize? I saw this. Yeah, wear a mask. Wear a mask. Put your head down.
Do something. Yeah.
Steal it at night. You're stealing it in broad daylight.
Yeah.
There's a camera right here, and we know who it is. It's our next door neighbor. I feel like I'm on an episode of Law and Order. All right, play it, Sean. Play it. All right, check it out. She sees the very valuable pool tools.
She sees the box. She gets excited.
Yeah.
I don't think she's thinking that this is like going to help me with my orthodontic needs. I have so many
questions.
I know.
All right, play it, Sean. She sees the box of pool tools. She grabs it.
She's like, no.
Wait, she's like, wait, look at that.
I see another big box.
There's a light box. Okay, let me show you what I bought for our set with our sponsorship money. Okay. After one company heard that we accepted money from PUL, they sent us more money. So we have a sponsorship for next week. So I bought this thing.
Oh, yeah. What were you going to put on that?
I was going to put the mediocre dentist. Oh, okay. I was going to hold it during.
Or like put like an episode, maybe with the episode.
Yeah, I'm going to hold this. I'll be like, today's episode is so-and-so. Remember like Sesame Street?
I like that.
Yeah, I'd be like, today's letters of the day are F and U. Thank you for attending the mediocre dentist. So she saw this. That's the other one. Yeah. All right, Sean, see what she does with our light box, which was sponsored by a different company for next week.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking that too.
She sees that. All right, pause.
Oh, very important.
Okay.
Leaves behind.
She leaves behind an Amazon book.
She doesn't know it's a book.
It's clearly a book.
Clearly a book? Okay.
It's got the outline of a book. What book is it? I have a friend, we both have a friend named Josh Papik.
Yes, lovely guy.
Josh is becoming a big-time CEO of his dental practice.
Yes.
He's a dentist with his wife, Lindsay. Awesome practice in Seattle.
Yeah.
And he's becoming like a CEO. Like they're doing well. And he suggested that I read this book called The Charisma Myth. Basically, how anyone can master the art and science of personal magnetism. She left the book.
She probably was well aware. That's probably
She
not
left the
going to be
book
her
on
strong suit.
charisma.
She
She
could.
purposely, she could have picked it up.
She could have. She ran out of hands, though. To be fair, two hands,
she could have
two
picked
boxes.
it up.
Okay.
Don't you think? Yeah, look, sure. Like,
Oh, she could have.
oh,
she did. She had.
She could.
Grabbed.
She could. The finger. She's looking at it.
It's like that game. It's like the game at the arcades. You know, it comes down.
Yeah.
It's like
she
coming to
could
grab
have
it.
taken the book of charisma, and instead she leaves it. I think the charisma would be useful when she's in prison.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I think people with charisma
They fare better.
don't steal things off people's porches.
That's entirely possible. Yeah.
I have a lot of questions.
Well, yes, more questions than answers.
Okay. All right. So let's say you're a robber. You're a robber. You are a stealer.
Right. Okay.
And you go back home. Leave it up, because we're gonna go more into it. You go home, you open up your big box, and you're like, I hit it big.
You got
Do you think in her mind she's like, I think it's gold coins? Like, I think they ship themselves gold coins or just Benjamin Franklin's in there. And instead you open it up and you're not a dentist. Clearly she's not a dentist. And you find this tool. Like hundreds and hundreds of this tool in the box.
Like, why she didn't just throw it or I don't even know.
What do you think she's thinking?
Like maybe it's like a miniature like back scratcher.
So she's like, all right, do you think she figured to put her finger in there?
I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Nothing else.
I kind of dream at night that she has them on all her fingers and she's playing like Wolverine.
I don't like that for us though, because she's shown that she's got like
or
a
she's
little
like,
bit of criminal
oh,
intent.
this is how the Gallers pick their nose.
It does fit there nicely.
Or the world's like smallest back scratcher.
Or more like if your head's a little itchy, got a bad case of lice
Maybe
or something.
stick it in her ear.
That's probably dangerous.
She thinks we are probably the strangest fucking people in the world, that we have an unlimited lifetime supply of these suckers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think there's any world where she figures out what these do?
If she reads the invoice, perhaps.
All right.
But if she read that invoice, she'd realize that she'd performed
grand larceny,
which is
punishable as a felony in the state of Nevada. All right. I have, as you know, seen this clip 1,000 times, and I would like to break down for our audience some other weird parts of it. Okay. Do you notice her right sock right there?
It looks Christmassy.
She is wearing socks. This is a robber who came with socks.
Maybe.
What if we had caught her? How is she going to run away in socks?
Well, but you know what? Like a shoe leaves a very identifiable shoe print.
Oh,
Yeah.
she a master criminal.
Yeah.
Because socks,
Yeah.
CSI, leave no...
Is there no nothing?
No.
I'm
like a footprint. I get it. We'd have the footprint in the grass. We'd be like, oh, size 6.
Yeah, fine.
Boom.
But we have the video. She saw the
thought
camera.
about it. Well, she's not worried about the video because she wore her face right there.
Okay.
All right. So we got the problem. She leaves the charisma book. Situation number 1. Number 2, she look at the cameras right here. Number 3, we know her. Like, if you're gonna steal someone's stuff, don't steal your next door neighbor. We know who you are. We know what you look like. All right, Sean, if you could play it slowly, I want everyone to focus and see if you see anything strange on her left leg.
Ooh. It's like curtain, like.
What? Look at her left leg. Her left leg.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. One more step.
All right, wait, Sean, I think you got to play it fast to see it. Go. Let's play it all the way fast. All right, from the moment where she leaves the charisma book. Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
She's dragging something on her left leg, ladies and gentlemen.
Exhibit A.
We're up to D by now.
Pretty much, yeah, sorry.
Exhibit A was her face. Yeah, everybody, look at that. Yeah, I have shown those to the top dentists that I know. I don't know any detectives. All right, we're Jewish. We don't know anybody who works in the police force. But I do know a lot of dentists, and they said it's an ankle monitor.
Yeah, definitely looks like it. It's got like that perfect, unless she's like,
all right,
maybe
play it again.
When she, sometimes people go for walks and they have like the weighted kind of bits.
Yeah,
Could
it's not
it be
a weighted
that?
bit. No.
Not look like that.
All right, let's go back. Play it back, Sean. Let's see it one more time.
What's with the pom-pom things?
She done stole an ankle monitor.
I don't think she's doing. I
No,
think
okay. No, that wasn't in the last box. Maybe she stole a box of ankle monitors. No, I think she's under house arrest.
it would definitely seem it.
So
She's a colorful.
she's looking like, I like the way she's looking right and left to see if anybody looking at her, not noticing we have a camera that says camera and ring right here.
Yeah.
All right, now, you think you've seen enough crazy. It gets crazier. Sean, we'll be able to hear the sound, right? Okay. As she walks away, she says something, which I have had forensic dentists. We don't have any friends. Okay, I don't know anybody else. Okay, I have had dentists listen to, and let's
Why
see if
a
we can make
dentist?
it.
Why does it matter that it's a dentist?
Because I only
don't
have
know
dentists.
anybody-
I'd
yeah,
like
okay.
to say I had a forensic audiologist listen to it, but all I know is dentists. I don't know anybody else. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right, listen carefully.
Oh shit.
She leaves one solitary word as a clue for us. The investigators, like this turned in from the mediocre dentist, and now we're the mediocre dentist detectives.
Oh, you're
Okay,
just-
play it again, play it again. I think, tell me what you hear. I hear her say goat, as in a reference to Dr. Galler is the greatest of
I
all
know,
time,
I
which
know.
is a very popular thing.
How does this crazy bitch know that?
A lot of people call me the goat.
I know.
I think she was like, goat. Like,
like I got your goat. Isn't
I
that like
got you,
I
goat.
got you goat.
Shh. No, there's definitely, it doesn't sound like goat.
Or ghost. Like there's a bit
Ghost.
of there's another like there's a
Ghost. G-O-S-T.
oh
As in the
I
Galler
see.
Ostriker spacing technique.
Oh shit! What a plug!
Oh,
What a plug.
wow.
Holy
She's
crap.
like, ghost. Wow, I'm stealing from Dr. Galler, the inventor of the Galler Ostriker spacing technique, www.iprghost.com.
Oh,
I have
good
an
Lord.
IPR technique.
You're
She
shameless.
knows it.
You're shameless. There's 0%. There's less than.
She definitely says ghost.
She says.
Okay, play it again, play it again, play it again. We're gonna
Oh,
listen.
Jesus
The
Christ.
Spotify audience, okay, this is one episode you probably have to watch on YouTube, okay? For our Spotify Potbean audience. Okay, Apple.
Jump over.
Okay, go.
Provide the link.
Okay. She definitely says ghost.
Yeah. Well, maybe the ghost was telling her to steal our stuff.
Oh, you think it's like G-H-O-S-T?
Yeah, that's what I would go with first and foremost, given that I think that there's 0% chance that she knows anything orthodontically, specifically the IPR method that you teach in your courses. I don't think that she has many fucks to give about that, whilst harboring a
Are you
ankle bracelet suggestive that she's under house arrest.
Detective Dernisky?
Yeah.
Are you
I like the way
saying-
that sounds. That's got a good catch.
Detective Dernisky,
Okay,
are you
yeah.
saying
Yeah.
that the porch pirate,
Yeah.
homeless woman who lives next door,
She's not homeless. She has a home.
are you saying that the crazy woman who lives
Yeah.
next door
Who
with one
screams at
sock
us.
and one ankle bracelet,
And who
who stole from
rocks.
Art's porch,
Yes.
is not a dentist familiar with my esoteric interproximal reduction technique
That's exactly.
that has caused me great fame among dentists around the world?
Yes.
You think she's saying
Ghost, as in either the voice or the spirit possessing her brain and soul that encouraged her to come steal our stuff in broad daylight whilst a camera filmed the entire thing.
ghost, as in
Ghost.
I'm a ghost,
I'm a
meaning
ghost.
you have no idea
Didn't-
who
stole
it.
this? Yes, except for the video and every person who's ever watched this episode. It's
I think she's still talking about the interproximal technique.
okay.
All right, well, here's where the story gets weirder.
Okay.
So we get home Thursday. I'm a little freaking out because we have
Yes.
this episode
Yes.
to film with
Yeah.
the pull tool. No pull tool.
We ain't got pool tools. Yep. What are we gonna do?
So we call the police,
We did.
and the
We didn't
police
call them. We went to them.
The police start an investigation, and they knock on her door. They file a report. Everybody is thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you stole
Yes.
boxes,
Yes.
and everyone was looking for the boxes and
Yes.
saying, Dr. Dernisky, you stole the boxes,
Yes.
and you're like, the po-po coming for me,
Yeah.
what would you do with the boxes?
Probably get rid of the boxes.
You would get rid of the boxes.
Absolutely get rid of the boxes.
You would destroy
all
the evidence.
Absolutely.
Basic
If I was a
law
criminal.
and order
Yeah.
SVU,
Has
minute
she
number
watched her
22
kill? Yes.
of an episode, you destroy the evidence. Where would you destroy it? How would you do it?
Oh, I mean, how often does the garbage come? Like, let's get it out there, man.
Just put it in the garbage.
Yeah.
Once it's in the garbage dump.
Well, she's on house arrest, so she's got limited options. She's not driving it
She
anywhere.
can put it in the garbage,
Put it in the garbage.
and she knows the popo looking for her.
Yeah.
So she can put it in the garbage. I would have gone buried in the backyard.
Ooh. Okay.
I would have dug a hole in the backyard, put it in there, closed it up.
Okay.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
Or I would have started a small fire and burnt it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also do that outside. Yep. Burn the evidence. That's the best way to do it.
We know how she hid the evidence. We have evidence of how she tried to hide the evidence. Would you like to see it?
I would love to show the viewers.
Using the magic of cameras, we then late Saturday morning, one of our cameras is motion activated
Yes.
and
Signals.
picked up
Yeah.
something. Now, Saturday, is our day of rest,
Yeah.
Shabbat. We do not go out on Shabbat. So if the camera picks something up, it wasn't you, and it wasn't me. Sean, can we play the video of what happened on Saturday night? All right, so this is late Saturday night. This is the front of our house here in Las Vegas. There is our culprit. Same lady.
Got shoes on this time though.
I don't know what she got
Is that
on.
slippers?
This is our house right here, and
I'm embarrassed for people to see the cactuses that you killed.
okay. So I'm sorry. Before we play the video, we live in Nevada, as they say, and I grew up in New York, where it rained.
And I grew up in a rainforest.
And
known
you live in
as-
Vancouver.
Yeah.
And I moved to Vancouver about 4 years ago with you. And if those who've never been there, Vancouver is kind of like it's a rainy version of Seattle. It rains every single day.
It does not rain every single day, but you're
It
very dramatic.
rains every
But it
day
is a
from October to
rainforest.
May.
It's a rainforest. That's kind of what we do. It's
Every
how
day
we
from
stay.
October to May, it rains.
How we stay green and lush. We don't have to worry about cactuses.
Okay, it rains every single day from October to May. Not like enough rain, like a Florida rain to make you wet. Nobody wears umbrellas. Nobody wears raincoats. Nobody wears raincoats
No.
in Vancouver. It's like just enough rain to piss you off.
Yeah, agreed. It's like,
Like
a
just
mist.
enough-
Like it's
Like the
almost
windshield
coming
wiper
up.
just goes,
Yeah.
choop, choop,
Yeah.
on delay,
Yeah.
choop, choop. You go to Florida, it's like, we're in a hurricane.
Oh, I know.
On
Yeah.
a daily basis.
End of days kind
So
of
we
stuff.
moved to Nevada, and I didn't know. Nobody told me it doesn't rain here. Yeah,
the
it doesn't
whole
rain here.
the whole desert thing.
Yeah, no, Sean can show you a stat. In 2024, it rained like 2 days. I think, Sean, you remember that? It rained we went 210 days
Without a
rain.
drop. Yeah.
Without a
It's
drop
it's
of
a
rain.
problem. It's a problem. Yep.
I've never had a chance to wear my raincoat here. And in our front yard, I'm not a big planter. This is turf.
Uh-huh.
I have 3 cactus. We have 3 cacti.
We have more than 3, but those are the 3 that you see that are vertical
We
structures.
have 3 cactuses,
Uh-huh.
cacti, if you will,
Yeah.
on our lawn, and one of them is dead.
This guy right there.
Dead.
He's dead. He's
Dead as a doornail.
Crunchy. Yeah.
I thought that was the whole thing with cactuses.
No, they're succulent, but they require some form of water to
No, that's the
remain-
point. They don't require water.
They
They're
don't
in a
require
desert.
no, they don't require like industrial amounts of water. They require a modicum of it.
No,
to then
that's
be
the whole
able to
point.
store.
You're in the Sahara Desert. There's
no,
nothing
it's the Sahara
except
Desert. It's not the Sahara Desert.
you see videos of people in the Sahara Desert,
Yeah.
and there's nothing except for a cactus. And the survival method is you're supposed to cut the cactus in half and then drink out of it. Don't you ever watch survival videos?
No, I don't intend to go to the Sahara Desert, so I'm not going to have any life skills as to how to.
Everybody in the world who watches cartoons
Yeah.
knows in a
I
desert
understand. I've seen it.
you
I've
have
seen it, and it
cacti.
somehow it's seemingly very green and lush, and it's just living
Yeah,
there.
because
in
they live
nothingness.
without water. That's their thing. But we have a cactus that died.
Yeah.
That Sean says 214 days with no rain here.
Interestingly, though, none of our neighbors' cacti have died, so we are
We're cacti killers,
cacti.
which is strange because the Bellagio seems like they have a lot of water at the fountains. That's just 2 miles away. How do they have water and my cactus doesn't have? Maybe the Bellagio is stealing the water from my cacti.
Very, very possible. Or yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, we
back to our
digress.
crime.
Okay.
So you would say you would throw the boxes that you stole that the police are looking for in the neighborhood, you would throw them in the garbage. I would bury them in our backyard.
Okay.
What did our robber do on Saturday night with the police looking for her?
Well, at least she went for nighttime this time.
Yeah, she went for
Got
nighttime.
her wits about her.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. Oh, and oh, I mean, how rude.
How like
I love the 2 different shoes though. I didn't
she had
notice
2
that.
different
She has
shoes?
2 different shoes. She can't even match her shoes.
She has 2 different shoes?
Yeah, I mean that's the least of her worries really. But look at we've got pink.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've got like a
Brown?
reddish sandal versus slipper.
Wait, play it back 1 sec for Shaw. Should I
Maybe
play
to
it back?
hide. She's high. Remember the left foot? The left foot had
Oh,
that ankle bracelet.
yeah.
She's got it
Good.
contained.
Dr. Dernisky, the left foot is hiding the ankle monitor.
Yeah.
So she put on a pink bunny slipper. Wow.
Boom.
Look at that. Yeah, she got 2 different shoes. She got 2 different shoes.
She's got it.
Wow. I feel like you just busted this crime wide open.
Wide open.
We need to find a 5'6"
If dentistry doesn't
woman
pan out for me, yeah,
who wears 2 different shoes.
it's pretty simple to find. Or sometimes socks. And she had mismatched socks too, to be clear.
Look, she got 2 different shoes. Yeah. Do you think she thought the box was a box of shoes?
That she might find.
Yeah, maybe she's
Matching
stealing
pair?
porches to try
Yeah.
and find boxes of shoes.
Yeah.
So, all right. So now the cops are like, we don't have definitive proof that she had them. And she's like, I had it. I just returned one of the boxes. She returned the light box.
What she got against a light box? Like
She
why that
returned
one?
it.
Why not the pool
She didn't
tool?
want the light box because the pull tools are extremely valuable.
She's found multiple uses.
She has found multiple uses. So
Scalp scratcher, the nose picker.
I think if people come to Las Vegas
Yes.
and they just walk in the strip, Caesar's Palace,
Yep.
past what used to be the Mirage to Tropicana, switch over to the Wynn, they might see a woman on the street
Selling some
pull tools.
Repurposed.
We have been the victims of a robbery.
Uh-huh.
Our first sponsorship, too.
Yeah.
Very
Isn't that,
disappointing.
you know what? That is some karma there. Remember last time we got bold about the triple threat? What
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah, we got.
We got served a nice dish of humble pie.
Do you think there are podcast gods too?
There must be.
So the
We
podcast.
no, you were going on and on about how popular we are, so cool around the world, blah 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 blah. Gross. And look what happened.
Huh.
Victims of thievery.
So Dr. Dernisky, Detective Dernisky, if I will,
Yeah.
your professional assumption here
Yes.
is that our crazy next door neighbor
Uh-huh.
watches the podcast,
Ooh.
is jealous of the podcast popularity,
Yes.
and decided, I will show those fools who's boss.
Who's boss? I
With
love
the-
that.
With the crime of the century.
I am sticking with that script heretofore.
Wow.
Deputy David.
Deputy David?
It
Oh.
was going to be that or dipshit. Oh.
Babe, I busted this case wide open.
We didn't need to do a thing.
I feel like
Hashtag video proof. This is the most clear-cut case in the history of the world. How they have not actually retrieved our pool tools yet is I'm
we have
beside
not
myself.
yet gotten the pool tools back.
They are going to be assigning a detective, a proper one, not Detective Dernisky.
Well, you have to understand, folks, here in Las Vegas,
Yeah.
they're dealing with gambling, people stealing, major prostitution
major-
ring,
yes,
major
absolutely.
drug crimes, mob, terrible things. We're in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling when we came in and we were like, we have been robbed. They were like, what? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You're very well dressed for being robbed. And then they said, what did they rob? And we said, the pool tools.
And they're like, that sounds like a joke.
But it's not.
I know, because it was supposed to be our first sponsor. So
We're going to have to solve the crime ourselves. I think we should go over there.
with some extra pool tools as
I
our
think-
weapons, we could go over as Wolverine. Get
Yeah.
her. I think I'm going to not. I think I'll stay here. I'll sit this one out.
Has your office ever been robbed?
I don't think we have. Now that you said that, now we're getting robbed tomorrow. I love that for us. Jesus, have you learned nothing?
I wonder if offices ever get robbed.
They do.
Yeah?
Absolutely. There's some people that'll like put on it like no money on site or whatever. Yeah, I've
No
seen
money
those.
on site.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, if I remember once when I was working in Chicago
Yeah.
with Dr. Sharma, we had a practice in Skokie, Illinois.
Yes.
And one time, the window glass for the office was, I believe, was broken.
Really?
Yeah, they broke the window and they came in.
Oh, they did come in. I was going to say,
maybe
or were
made
they
that up.
just, maybe they just were being assholes.
And just broke it.
Yeah.
What would you think somebody who came into an office, what would they rob? What would you
In a
what would
dental
you-
practice?
Yeah, in a dental practice.
They could, people could resell like any of the equipment. So if you
You-
grabbed it, if you have a big enough
what would you-
truck,
what?
go for an Atero, go for whatever. I guess it's
You-
easy to track them.
You think Itero? What you think this woman's wheeling out an Itero? Who's she gonna deal an Itero to? If this
Yeah,
woman came
fair.
into your office and be like, Dr. Dudisky, I have an Itero I found. I'd like to sell it to you. Are you buying it? What dentist is buying bootleg?
I don't mean that, but I mean like if they went into the back and they took like some elevators and stuff. Like, I don't know. Some people probably know the dental equipment.
Elevators?
I don't know. I'm just using like an example, something that's easy to get your hand on and to sell. I've heard of people having internal jobs happen like that, where the team members start stealing some of
Wait,
the
I'm back on
supplies.
the elevators. You think
Yeah.
someone comes into the office, looks at the endo instruments, goes, nah, looks at the restorative instruments, goes, nah, sees an elevator for the surgical and go, wow, this $17 little grippy thing, I will go for that.
I don't know what they're going for. I don't think that people are oftentimes frequenting a dental practice and hoping to steal big.
Right. I don't think
I
it's
don't think
big.
it's happening often.
If you've been stolen from, email us at themediocredentist@gmail. I'd be interested to learn what you got stolen. But I think you
you're
did
gonna
say
see
something real.
yeah,
Okay, talk to
the
me about
internal
internal.
jobs,
What does that
internal
look
jobs.
like?
Well, I don't know. I don't know that it's happened, but I've heard, and just recently, I think on one of the mummy dentists on Facebook or whatever, one of these sites, and they were talking about it.
What'd they say?
That there was an internal job,
Like, what does that look like?
that something went missing, or it was even on one of our, I think our KOL chats, that somebody had stolen one of the implant motors or whatever,
I
that they
don't remember
had
that.
two. I won't say the name of the person, but yeah, that one of their implant
Motors just got lifted?
lifted.
Holy
Had
crap.
two, like to have two in case something happens to
Yeah.
one, which I've experienced myself, having just one, and it's gonzo.
How much is an implant motor?
I'm sure that there's quite the range, but I'd expect it to be at least like $3,500, $4,000, if not more. I'm sure you
So
can
you
pay
think
more.
they're selling it on the black market, or
I
you think they're
think-
using it?
I don't think that they're using it, but yes,
They're
they're
not
gonna.
like using the implant motor in their house to place implants in their basement? No, is that a thing?
There has been. There was a guy in the Lower Mainland that was doing dentistry out of his basement.
Ooh, I
He
like
got
that.
busted. Yeah. So anything's possible in this day and
I
age.
remember when I was a young associate,
Yeah.
there was one dentist who I practiced with, another young associate, and she used to go during lunch to the bank, get money, put it in her pocketbook, cash,
Oh,
from
Jesus.
the ATM, and then she was shocked at the end of
Okay.
the day it used to get stolen. Yeah. What do you think?
It would get stolen from her pocket
Yeah, her pocketbook.
every single time.
No, her pocketbook, her handbag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
her
Well,
handbag. Somebody
once-
would go into her handbag and
once
steal
for
it.
all, pocketbook. Let's break this down. This shit pisses me off to no end. What the actual fuck is a Does anybody in America, Canada, anywhere identify a pocketbook as like what?
Sean will be
What
our
actual-
mediator on this domestic dispute. Sean, if I said, hey, your wife bought a pocketbook, what would I be saying she bought?
Basically like a wallet,
A
little-
pocketbook.
It has like, on her pocketbook, she actually has like a planner in there. She has her
Yeah.
credit cards, her debit cards.
Yeah. It's a bag that goes over your shoulder, and women
It doesn't even
have-
go in a pocket. So the
No.
words used to describe this thing make no fucking sense.
In America, women wear a pocketbook. Some designers, some
That
just
doesn't have-
practical.
He mentioned something that was booky, like an agenda-like thing, or like
Yeah,
a
everything goes in your
calendar.
pocketbook. Maybe some TikToks, maybe
pocketbook.
some.
But it's not a book at all.
It's not a book.
It's not a book, and it doesn't go in a pocket.
No.
So why did the words pocket and book ever get put together to describe this thing? When it's a
What do
handbag-
you call it?
Handbag, purse.
Purse? No, a purse is a wallet.
Excuse you?
A purse is a wallet.
A wallet goes in a purse. They're
That
two
would be
different
silly.
things.
Why would you put a wallet inside a purse? The purse?
Purse is you guys are just taking me in a fucking riddle.
Yeah, no. Okay. In America, where we have 330 million people, we call what a woman puts around her neck with a strap and has a receptacle that holds shit, we call that a pocketbook.
I'm never
And you
gonna
make me feel
understand
crazy, and I'm
because
not.
it makes
I'm
literally
not.
no sense.
What do
could
you
use
call that
any-
thing then?
A purse, like a hand bag, like a bag that you would put shit into.
Yeah, no, we call it a pocketbook.
Okay. All right.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
well, please write in to themediocredentist@gmail so that you can help us solve the crime of the century here. And if you have an opinion on purse versus handbag. Well, that's pretty much it for our first sponsorship.
Did
Probably
not go
our
wrong.
last sponsorship.
Okay.
Well, now
We're
the
gonna need
Lightbox
another
got,
approach.
yeah.
We need a new approach. Do not mention it. Do not get braggy. Do not flex ever. Do not ever mention that there's anything going well for this podcast. It is not. We are very humble. It's going very poorly for us. We're not making people happy. Nobody really wants to sponsor us. And let's just go with that line of reasoning. See if that works. Okay.
All right, that's enough for today. Thank you very much, everyone. The heist of the century, the PUL Heist.
Let's be real.
Let's be real. According to Google, a pocketbook looks like this, or this, or this, or this. Has a stretch. So win for the American, loss for you. Pocketbook,
Bullshit.
as in backpack, Louis
Bullshit.
Vuitton.
No,
pink.
Louis Vuitton would
Drawing,
never say such a
a
stupid
drawing
thing.
of a pocketbook.
A drawing? There's
A
no R. There's no
Okay,
ER
don't change the
in that.
subject.
Fucking hell. Let's be real, guys. Don't be fooled by the backdrop of where we live. This motherfucker made us move to the ghetto.
I'm so sorry.
Let's be real. This house is very close to the airport, which is important to us. But yes, we live in a crime-ridden, very, very part of Las Vegas.
Let's be real. It now makes an awful lot of sense why the guy was trying to sell this so quickly.
Let's be real. I am Deputy David, and you are Detective Derniski, and we have solved the crime of the century.
Let's be real. When our next door neighbor goes to jail, she might be able to utilize these as like a little miniature shrink.
Oh, let's be real. I think criminals are going to be buying this, and they're going to be scratching each other out and be like, shit, she knows about the pull tool, the ultimate weapon. Let's be real. This was an episode about nothing other than we are victims. Victims of dentists, victims of podcasts. And why did it happen?
Because you flexed.
Yeah.
Because you bragged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last
because
week I bragged.
You think you're so popular,
I
huh?
thought we were popular.
And now we are
Victims.
victims.
Now we don't sleep. I sleep with one eye open.
I bought a baseball bat. I now sleep next to a baseball bat.
I sleep with one eye open. And I'm scared she's going to come in and scratch that eye with the pull tool.
Let's be real.
Okay, everyone, let's wrap this episode. The good news, we are popular. The bad news, when I said we are popular, we got a sponsorship. Someone doth come and stole all of our sponsorship supplies, specifically the pull tool.
A box full.
But luckily,
Lifetime supply.
lifetime supply of a pull tools for our neighbor next door. We have so many questions,
Yeah.
but we do know who stole it. We have
Yeah.
reported it to the Las Vegas. Thanks to your crack detective work, and I am your deputy, we are once again saving America. This has been a somber episode of the Mediocre Podcast. Please protect your office. Get cameras everywhere. Have a good night.
The mediocre dentist.
That's your answer to your topic.
Fucking hell. See, that looks like a fucking book. That's a book. That's a bookie wallet.
That's the one my wife has, is that bookie wallet.
Because it could put bookie shit in it, David. It's not a fucking purse, though.
Wait,
You're mixing it up.
Go up. I'm not crazy. People call Okay.
A pocketbook? A
I guess that's also
pocketbook
look at that.
is something that's like
Wait,
a
wait, wait.
wallet.
Put the
Oh,
pocketbook
fuck.
together.
That does, see,
Get
that
rid of the
doesn't,
space between the T and the B.
like one word.
Yeah. Oh
Fuck.
yeah.
Oh, look at that.
What the fuckity fuck? Yeah, I'll never understand it. I don't accept it. This is a very bullshit American.
The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. Cause sometimes you just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. I am mediocre, you are mediocre, and that's not that bad.